Let's talk eyeliner. Eyeliner can be very intimidating for some women and can be challenging to apply. I get asked a lot of questions about the wing and getting it on even and how to make the eyes look more lifted. So I know that these eyeliner pens, the waterproof eyeliner pens with a skinny tip, can sometimes be really intimidating for some people, and sometimes they're really easy for some people. It just depends on what your comfort level is. But I want to show you today what my go-to eyeliner is and how I apply it and how to give myself a little bit of a kick up on the eye that's simple to do. Okay, so first, it's the waterproof eyeliner pencil that I love to use every single day. But did you know the end of the eyeliner pencil has a sharpener built in? So our pencils are retractable, just like this. And if you pull out the bottom of the pencil, pull out the little end of it, there is a sharpener, and you can sharpen the tip of your eyeliner so that you have a nice pointed liner pencil when you go to apply it, if that helps you. When you apply eyeliner, you really want to follow your lash line, and you want to make the line as thin as possible for a thin line. If you like a thicker line, go for it. As you get closer to your nose, you want the line to kind of be faded so the line is not very thick in the inner parts of your eye. It doesn't really matter where you start. Just be conscientious of how thick you apply it in the inner part of your eye right here. And all I'm doing is little dashes along my eyelash line for a thin line. And I just sharpened the pencil, so it makes it go on really easy. And these pencils are waterproof and smudge resistant once they dry. And I love how easy they are to apply, especially if you have mature skin and you feel as though your liner catches on your skin. These glide easily. Okay, liner is complete. You can see the difference between the two eyes. Liner really defines your eyes. It actually makes the base of your lashes look thicker, which is one of the reasons why you want to apply eyeliner. And the only eyeliner rule that's really important to remember is if you line your bottom, you have to line your top, or it's going to pull your whole face down and make you look saggy. If you line your top, you don't have to line your underneath part. If you have mature skin, you might want to skip the underneath line just because there's a lot of moisture under there, a lot of smiling that happens, and you could get more transfer. If that's a problem for you, just skip underneath. It will help open your eye up a little bit more. If you like a little bit of line, I tend to do a small little amount on the underneath part and then drag it across with my liner brush just like this. So I take my eyeliner brush and just tap it on the liner and just do a small amount on the bottom lash line. It's very, very subtle, barely lining the line of the eye, but it just adds just enough to give me a little bit of color underneath my bottom lash line. Now for the fun part. I want my eyes to look more lifted, and I don't really want a full wing because I'm 45 and I don't really want a wing, but I like my a little kick up. And the best way to create a kick up on your eye is to use your bottom lash line as your guide as to where to draw the line from. So if you were to try to draw a wing or even a kick up from your top lash line right here, it's really easy for it to go in a downward angle because the eye is shaped slightly down. But if you take if you take the pencil from the bottom lash line and just do a small little, just the smallest little kick up right there. You could even take your finger before it dries and kind of pull it up a little bit more if you want to make it a little bit higher and more subtle. But you can see how it's very, very small. It's super small. I don't want it any higher than that. And all I'm going to do now is take that line and connect it to my top line of eyeliner. So you can see from this angle, it's slightly a small little kick up, but it's not that full wing. And it gives me a little lift in the eye area without looking overly dramatic. And it's not angled down because I drew it from that bottom lash line. Top the eye off with lots of mascara and you're ready to go. You can see how that slight little kick up really elevated my eye. You can see how I look more defined and I'm looking a little bit more pulled up in this eye compared to this eye. Let's complete the look. I will say this, one eye is often easier to do than the other, even for me. So if one eye feels more challenging, you're normal. This is, the eyeliner's already on this eye, so I'm gonna take the same approach from the bottom lash line and just draw the line slightly going up from that bottom lash line to give me a small little kick up. You see that right there? Let me get a little closer, just subtle, subtle kick up. And I'm gonna take that kick up and I'm gonna attach it to my top eyeline to make it all combined. And now it's time for mascara. Okay, look is complete. Mascara is on, eyeliner is on. I will say the little sharpener at the end of the eyeliner that comes off, this little sharpener right here, makes all the difference when it comes to getting a nice tight line with the eyeliner, especially if you're a woman who likes your eyeliner a little thinner. Sharpening your pencil before applying will really help control the thickness of the line. This Thursday, I would love to invite you to my Impact and Income event on YouTube at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I am hosting an event sharing a little bit more about my journey as an entrepreneur and a business owner with Mary Kay. If you've ever been interested in hearing more about it and it piques your interest and you're an ambitious woman who wants a little bit more in her life, please send me a DM and I'll send you the direct link to register so you can watch it at your convenience. And it's this Thursday at 8 p.m. and the link will give you access to watching it live as well as watching it in replay.